Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing you using your PLR pretty much as it is. And you're going to be using it without putting a lot of work into it. And you're going to turn it into your own product almost as soon as you get it. And this is really and truly one of the best ways to leverage PLR by using it immediately, as soon as you purchase it, as a product that you're going to brand with your name. What you're leveraging is your time. You're not going to put the time and effort necessarily into creating your own product. You're going to buy this product. You're going to put it in front of people who you know are going to have an interest in the subject matter of what the product is showing them how to do. And of course, to do this, you're going to want to have an existing email marketing list. You need to have some subscribers already. And if possible, what you're going to want to have done is you're going to want to have gone through the pre-sale process. You're going to want to have days ahead of time told your email marketing list that a product is coming. A product is coming about a certain subject matter, and you're going to start to describe how this product is going to meet their needs and solve some of the problems that maybe they're having, or even help them to accomplish some of the goals that you already know they have. And you can really most effectively do this if you already know when that product is going to be launched. So obviously, you're going to want to have looked at the product launch calendar on places like Muncheye and JV Notify so that you can purchase it when it comes out. And then you can literally get in front of the people that you're going to be mailing to. Now, obviously, you're going to want to make sure it connects your customers to a real problem that they're having or one that they want to solve. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're going to be tailoring the PLR product to meet a particular need, or angling it or slanting it so that it's talking about something that they really do have an interest in. And to do that, you're going to want to make sure that you're adding very unique components so that even if the base product all by itself is going to be the same as others are selling, your offer is still going to be unique because you're still adding those unique aspects, unique components, and you are pushing it toward a particular problem that you know they're having. Now, there are several ways to take a PLR product and make it your own unique offer. So we're going to talk about those now. Now, one of the things you can do is add interviews. So you can go out and find experts who can talk about the subject matter or talk about different problem areas of the subject matter. Again, tailoring it to the needs of your audience or your email marketing list. You can also go out and find case studies. And this is slightly different because what you're going to do is you're going to find those case studies that fit the problem areas, and you're going to find the actual solution. So rather than get someone who's going to teach the people on some kind of audio, you're going to find the problem and the solution all in one area, maybe a document, maybe an article, and you're going to give it to your customers in a way so that they know other people have already solved the problem that they're trying to solve, and it's documented how they solve it. You can also add some unique bonuses. Now, you can bring some pieces of content to the mix. You can bring other pieces of other PLR, or you can bring other resale rights content. You're going to add those unique components that you can bring and add to the project so that your customer is really getting something that they can't get from any place else. The key to this is really creating a unique selling proposition with your product. You're going to be creating something that your customers can only get from you. You can also add new components. So maybe in most PLR products, they're going to get perhaps a checklist, or they're going to get some kind of mind map, but you're going to go one step farther. You're going to add in components that are not part of other PLR products. Again, as close as you can get them to something that your customer would be interested in so that it would help them to solve their particular problem. Now, what you're trying to do ultimately is to make sure that the buyer sees the value in your product. So in other words, they need to look at everything that you are putting into your package. And when they look at it all total, that they look at it as something that they want, that it's worth it for them to spend the actual money. So now, even if they could get it elsewhere, you want them to find and see your particular offer as more valuable for the money they're going to spend, and then they will then be willing to spend that money with you. Now, to make audios and videos unique, you can add in intros. In other words, you can get different pieces of audio and video. You can record it yourself, or you can go out and purchase it, or you can have it done on places like Fiverr or Scriptlance. You can have voiceovers done, and you can add these unique pieces onto your PLR videos and audios, again, to make it something that your customer is not getting from elsewhere. You can add in different transitions. So there are lots of different ways that you can be creative with multimedia, in particular audio and video, by adding those pieces, again, to give your customer a unique experience. Now, to make text unique, you can rewrite it and or reorganize the text. So you want to put it in order of the way that the customer is looking at the problem. So maybe in your slant or in your particular market or niche, the steps that need to be taken are different. You want to reorganize the content so that it fits your particular market, it fits your particular niche. Again, you have text, you definitely want to think about rewriting it because you don't want people to look at the same text as other people are getting. You want to take a unique approach, personalize it if possible. Now, to make documents unique, what you can do is you can add in your logos, you can actually rebrand it, and you can take them as Microsoft Word documents or as word processing documents, and then you can resave them as PDFs, but you can actually do that once you've added in things like logos or you've added in different aspects of your particular brand. Now, the same is true when you get things like checklists and mind maps. They're typically going to come in the form of Microsoft Word or PowerPoint documents. And when that's the case, you definitely don't want to be afraid to change some of the wording or some of the order of things to reflect the things that you've actually said before to the people in your community or in your tribe or in your email marketing list. Ultimately, it's not your job just to sell a product. It's your job to create so much value for your customers that buying your product or buying your offer is going to be a no-brainer to them. So you can definitely leverage your time by getting PLR and almost using it as is. But the more value you add, the more that you change some of the components, the more that you add in different aspects, you create more value and you make your customer more willing to buy. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.